I know some of you might have been experienced constant failed relationship. You have been in like 5 relationships so far. You are 28 and you have been in like 4 relationships. You are 30, you have been in like 7 relationships, and it's not like a norm in your life, and you're now questioning yourself, what's wrong with me? So in today's video, we'll be looking at 3 possible reasons why you might be experiencing failed relationship, or why somebody out there you know might be experiencing failed relationship. So if you're interested, keep watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Prophet Eneh, and if you're just joining me for the first time, I am a life and relationship coach. I help you build intentional relationship that leads to a godly and successful marriage. So in today's video, we'll be answering an important question. We'll be trying to tackle this issue of why I might be facing constant failure in relationships. But before we continue, I would like you to please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so, and also hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified the next time I'll be uploading a video. Thank you very much. So let's dive in. I know that some of us have been in several relationships. We have been in so many relationships that we can't even count how many. We just keep breaking from one relationship to another, and it's now a challenge. It's not a very big issue. It's now something that disturbs you a lot, and you feel like something is wrong with you. Well, I wouldn't say something is wrong with you, but I believe that in this video, these 3 tips I will share with us will help you to know maybe where you are getting something wrong. I would like you to consider all the options that I will be sharing in this video so that you can know where things are going wrong for you. So let's dive in. So the first thing I believe that can be a possible reason why you are experiencing failed relationship is that it might be a spiritual problem. Yeah, it could be a spiritual problem. I know most of us might not be so spiritual, or might not believe in spiritual things, but I will tell you the truth. It's possible that the reason why you are experiencing a failed relationship is because something somewhere is working against you. Yeah, something somewhere might be working against you. You might be under a spell. Yes, things are happening. I will tell you the truth. This life is so spiritual, more than you know. So it's possible that maybe someone somewhere is doing something to you. Somebody somewhere is actually manipulating your destiny. Somebody somewhere actually did something when you were little, and right now is affecting you in your relationship life. Even when you have been in the relationship and maybe a few months to when they want to propose, things just scatter out of nowhere, and you are shocked. That's like how it has been happening. Things just end out of nowhere, out of the blues. So it's possible that it could be a spiritual problem. And what do you have to do? I'm not saying you should start running up and down to churches looking for pastors, or going to native doctors, or all those kind of things. The first thing I would advise you to do is to try and see a spiritual authority in your life. I believe you should have like a pastor you are under. If you're a Christian, you should have a pastor you are under. First of all, report to your pastor what is happening to you and let him pray for you. Then you can also seek out other spiritual helps from people you trust. Don't go to prayer houses anyhow. I'm trying to be careful about this. When I say see spiritual people you trust, I'm not saying start visiting prayer houses, because the truth is that there are prayer houses that are out there that are fake. There are so many of them out there, so that you not go and even complicate your issue more. The first turn of action should be to seek the counsel of the spiritual authority. It might be a mentor who guides you spiritually. It might be your pastor, anybody that you know you submit to. Seek out their advice and their counsel. Then probably them too can also help you to pray for you, and you too can also pray. I believe you can connect to God. You can even break it yourself. But if you're not strong enough, if you feel like you're not strong enough, then you can take that option of trying to see a spiritual mentor that will help you through this. Then the second thing I believe that hold or cause delay or constant failure in relationships is that maybe you are repeating a particular pattern. Yeah, there's a pattern you are repeating in your relationship life. There are some certain things that you repeat in a relationship that results to the end of a relationship. Okay, let me give us an example. For instance, maybe the way you normally start a relationship is that you just meet a guy for the first time, you people hang out in the bar or do something. Immediately they ask you out and you accept. Then you discover that you don't even know this guy just because you keep accepting people on the first date, on the second date, like there's a way you accept people, you tend to see that those relationships don't succeed. These are patterns. I need you to trace back. Sometimes pause for a while, trace back the pattern of your relationship. For some persons, the pattern of their relationship is that they only fall for those who fulfill a father figure in their life. Maybe because they grew up without a father, or maybe they grew up without their father's attention. They end up dating married men because they are looking for a father figure in their life. Or maybe they end up dating men that treat them like the way the father should treat a daughter. And at the end of the day, they discover that these men are not really meant for them. So maybe there's a pattern that you are repeating in your life. Or maybe you keep dating people who are not godly. They are not Christians. They are unbelievers, and they keep requesting for sex in that relationship. And you keep breaking that relationship constantly. Or when you start without knowing their value, their standard as a person, and maybe during the course of the relationship, they'll tell you that they want sex. Just discover yourself because you can't compromise, you tend to break up relationship. So this is a pattern. So you need to look at this pattern very, very well. I just gave you few examples. I just gave us few examples, and I believe that there might be other examples out there. There are other examples out there, but the idea is that you need to watch your relationship. If you have been in 3 or more relationship, 4 or so relationship, you need to look at those relationships. Look at the similar things that are happening in that relationship. Trace back the patterns that you might be repeating. Trace back how the relationship ended. What happened when the relationship ended? How did it end? Try and see if you can find any similarities, and also try and see if you can find anything that can link up these breakups together. So if you are able to do this, then you might find a pattern that you might have been repeating in your relationship that are resulting to why you keep experiencing a failed relationship. I hope you understand this. Then the third thing is that, well, it could be a character issue. Yeah, I know most of us don't like hearing this. It's possible that why you are experiencing failed relationship is because you exhibit a particular character that people don't like, or maybe the partners you meet don't like. For instance, maybe you have anger issue. Having a failed relationship might not be your problem. Your problem might be your anger issue. So until you deal with your anger issue, you might not be able to sustain a relationship. You get this? So sometimes people will exhibit different characters. See, don't say this is who I am, this is how I am, people should accept me the way I am. See, there are some character flaws that people cannot accept no matter what. You can actually talk to your ex and see if 2 or 3 of them might repeat the same reason for leaving you. Possibly they will say because you have body odor, something like that. Yes, it's possible. So you need to find out the things that possibly be causing them to leave you. So if you discover that you have an anger issue, your focus should be to work on your anger issue before you get into another relationship. If you know you have body odor, your focus should be to sort out that thing before you get into another relationship. If you're a guy, you hit your lady, and every lady you end up dating tends to leave you, then you need to work on those things before you get into the next relationship. So I believe that if you're able to deal with any character issue you might have in your relationship, even before you get into that relationship, before you get into the next relationship, then it will help you sustain your next relationship. So try as much as possible to work on those character flaws. And I believe that if you can be able to figure these 3 things out in your life, trust me, your next relationship will last, and your next relationship will lead to a successful marriage. You know I'm all about helping you build intentional relationship, so do well to subscribe to my channel and also to hit the notification bell so you're notified the next time I'll be uploading a video. And also do well to leave this video a thumbs up if these 3 reasons I shared with you is actually something that you will consider. And also visit my Facebook page, Life and Relationship Coaching with Prophet Eneh, where I teach valuable information that will help you to build a successful relationship. Thank you for watching today's video. See you in the next video.